Paparazzi shimmering, malevolent divergent. Paparazzi shimmering, paparazzi yang berkilauan, putaran jarum jam, pengorbanan mistis, hewan teritorial, kelinci dalam kegelapan, surga tersembunyi di padang berlian, pembalasan yang tak tertulis, saluran air, bayangan samar, para berenang di Masari dan Gemerlap. Kuil musim dingin, pusat elektrik. Kuil musim dingin, pusat elektrik, saudari abadi. Kuil musim dingin, pusat, 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 pusat elektrik. Malevolent divergent, virgin, paparazzi shimmering, virgin, malevolent divergent, virgin, paparazzi shimmering. Malevolent divergent, daisies divide into a deep dive of sorts, like horses of the north, stars at the shore. Daisies divide into a deep, 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 deep dive. Deep, 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 deep dive. Daisies divide into a deep, deep dive of sorts. You are so dear, vampire, so near, forever tears bleed into my fears, intoxicated by the hero, forever yours though. The message is monumental, mostly stemming from the haunting nature of the longing for the future. Due dates and nugget places, river station, my salvation, Hame's laces, so many faces, flowers fading, bouquet stained by ribbon and mesh, bow tie, pasta lunch for longing in small ways for a taste of the moment. Morning lotus toned and holy hand over heart, pinky promise, warmth in sun and skeleton dogs guard the garden under a sea of water. Now unnoticed potions floating deep, empty body. message is monumental, mostly stemming from the haunting nature of the longing for the future.
My little sentimental, with gentle love, a cherubim, cherry top, halo, blossom, flavor, cave up. I'm a bit of chocolate cloud, heavenly breathe in a basket of gold dust and silver flowers, woven into white wheat, wooden table cake, flavors, flask of the world.
For a taste of the moment, morning loves toast and
sentimental, my gentle, I'm a big cherubim, 신여자, 치마를 해보자, cherry family, 그룹다, artista, 지글라다, 소란이, celestial, this one, I'm just in shit, sapori, chewy, argentine, pizza, tantano, fermento, dealing with the torta di tavolo, sapori, paluni, duino di mono, village of the damned, circumstances, circulating romances, in newspapers made of ink, headlines, headdress of the devil, ain't a real demon.
fire in my hand, fallen angels fill the land, a landscape fill the world.
기마와시 교규는 말해 인 그대 특그다 다시 인단 놈이 다시 니 로만스 오나가스 악마는 오타마 카자리 대고픈 너 악마 되니 모두 히다타 텐시가 또 지오미 타스 세계로 후회 Could you imagine a new era inspired by this moment, a movement, a fairy tale, faith, hell gates and graves, graveyard fate, ramen noodles, a French poodle frenzy in my head, a house haunted by the dead, portals open up, poison powers. A máquina era nova esperadas como momento no movimento de fave fide quem cede de inferno tombe destino cemitério spaghetti ramen na frenesia di barboncino franci sinta testa na casa famiglia di morti portali sappiamo avvelenati da ricchezza emotional empathy empire law and nebula membership and noble empire emporio of euphoria and European story sad story no worry for now forget the rest revelation in the эмоциональное сочувствие расширение прав и возможностей императорской власти. Обширная империя, торговый центр эйфории в европейских историях. Печальная история, не беспокойтесь, пока забудьте об остальном откровении в этом. Magneto sentimental, magenta leather, cherubim, cherry top, halo, blossom, favor, cave off. Emit this dark chocolate cloud, heavenly weave in a basket of gold dust and silver flowers woven into white wheat, wooden table cake, flavors, flask of the world. Sentimental, magenta, amori, no cherubim, no ciliegia, cima areola, ciuri, favori, gruta, diamidista, cicchiolata scura, nuvola, celesti, si durantano, cestino di piuvola, sudore, ciuri, d'argento, trezza, dintano, fermento, ianco, di lino, di torta, di tavolo, sapori, palloni, village of the damned, circumstances, circulating romances, in newspapers made of ink, headlines, headdress of the devil, imperial devil. Fire.
Sure is uncanny when you mention euphoria. Prisms rush into place with no trace of a beat. Breathing in the ceiling, the home of myself. My first thought is, way, hey, offshore people decorate themselves like doors to open and explore. Always expecting more redwood forest redemption, resurrection, revenge, glass seed. Angels wear halos made from the glen of heaven, where reindeer reincarnate snowstorms from a single snowflake. I'm sure you'll melt in matter and mind before the darkest nights arise like a vampire from his coffin. Only it's winter and Hansel and Gretel are eating a gingerbread ghost that looks like toast. Temptation and sin greet us from within the reach of an address exact. Demon and death haunted houses, residences of a residential sidewalk, sinister in their manner, horror in their abode that only a few will know, knocking like the wind saying let me in. It's ominous and chilling, all these villains in their songs, hymns and anthems of the frost. I love you day and night, forget what you have lost from the layer of psalms. I swear an oath those odes oppose a poetry of death, Odin and myself praying for the gods or the Holy Ghost to come out and saying let me in, baby. To słow jeszcze i mrożące krew w żyłach ci wszyscy złoczyńcy, ich pieśni, hymny i hymny mrozu. Kocham cię dniem i nocą, zapomnij o tym co straciłeś z warstwy psalmów. Przysięgam na ody i wiersze, poezję śmierci. Hansel and Gretel are eating a gingerbread ghost that looks like toast. Temptation and sin greet us from within the reach of an address. Sung poems and outstep and then I'm chanting together forever. Oh, distant poems, a poetry of death, poetry of death, a poetry of death, a poetry of death, a witch's poems, a poetry of death, 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 odes and poems, the poetry of death. Jaś i Małgosia jedzą piernikowy duch, wyglądający jak tost pokusa i grzech. Witają nas w zasięgu adresu dokładnego, nawet po śmierci nawiedzone domy, rezydencje chodnika mieszkalnego, złowrogie w ich dworku, horror w ich mieszkaniu, który tylko nieliczni poznają. Pukanie jak wiatr mówiący wpuść mnie, to jest złowieszcze i mrożące. Krew w żyłach tych wszystkich złoczyńców, ich pleśni, hymny, das